Hi, my name is Paulo Lino. I would like to thank Patricia for inviting me for this event, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. I used to work for high-tech companies. I still work for high-tech companies and providing training for criminal justice professionals. I used to head a cybercrime unit. Then in the private industry, I was trying to preventively identify technological threats in an actor-centric approach, identifying hackers, people all over the world. And one thing that I learned with this 15 years experience doing just that is that the regardless of the technology, people are always people. Regardless of where you live, regardless of your culture, your language, your environment, you're still a person, you're still a human being. And because of that, there are many patterns that we can follow and many gaps that we can fill. What the event will address, like smart cities and happy citizens, and goes through these all of these areas. And one thing I'm going to address specifically is how can we promote happiness in a smart community if we don't know ourselves. So I'm going to be talking about self-awareness. First thing that I was doing when I was going to investigate someone, try to identify someone who I know only by the profile name, by the username, is that what do I know about that person? What are my weaknesses, my own weaknesses? What do I need to know about that person? Goes by understanding my limitations, my own personal and professional limitations. If a person is from a country where I never been, what is the culture in that country? So, in order to accept others, I need to accept or understand myself, understand my weaknesses and where are my strengths, so that I can use them. And living in society has a lot to do with that. I remember when people were telling that technology would make life easier because we would have to work less. And it's been the opposite, especially with the cell phone, where you can be tracked anywhere you want, anywhere you are, and with IoT devices, much more, even when you don't know about it. So one thing that I'm going to be addressing is how can we live in a smart city, or how can we improve the way we live in a smart city by understanding the people around us? How can we understand people around us by knowing better ourselves? How we are perceived. Like right now, I'm talking to you, and you are having assumptions. You are making judgments based on your own profile, but based on your vision, your own experiences of talking to someone that appears like me. I remember once I had sort of I was reticent in talking to someone who resembled someone in a complete different country, complete different culture. And I was having that perception because I was unwillingly, I was making this comparison. So we need to understand that in ourselves. And once we understand those weaknesses, those gaps in our personality, in the construction that we make in the way we see the world, we'll can definitely have a better life in community, especially in these days when we have a multicultural uh, 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 environment where we have not just a matter of language, but understanding the culture. I see so many people who can speak the language, but who do not understand the culture. And that's definitely very important. Sometimes people want to internationalize their company, they want to expand operations, and then they understand the language, and understanding the language is very important. Why is important? Not just because the communication issues, but because the culture comes a little bit with the language. So we need to understand that. And once we know these gaps that we need to fill in ourselves, we'll have a better way of understanding others. So smart cities will try to have technology filling those gaps to make people live better together, understanding better each other, not replacing the human being, but definitely promoting, the interaction, the understanding, and filling the gaps I just mentioned. I hope to see you there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, enriching, and I hope to see you there. All right. Talk to you. Bye bye. See you there.